My name is Cameron Martin, and I am a third-year communication major here at UCSD. And I'm pleased to introduce Miss Jamie Lloyd, the undergraduate advisor for the communication department here at UCSD. Miss Lloyd has been a part of the communication department for 27 years, and we are honored to have her today to tell us a little more about the aspects of the communication department. So, Miss Lloyd, how would you describe the communication department to others?
When I tell students about the major, I would say you're going to critically analyze, you're going to think about all sorts of different forms of communication, which means, television, film, magazines, production, documentaries, how the internet has changed the form of communication, how what's going on globally. We just are starting to get very excited about the new major on campus, global health, community health. Our students are interested in those things. We connect with a lot of different kinds of majors because everybody communicates in some form, one way or the other. And so thinking about these things rather than just taking them and saying, oh, okay, I see that front page of the newspaper that's got this picture on it. Instead of thinking, why is it look like this? Who are the people that it's intended for? What are going to be those effects on this kind of culture, this kind of socioeconomic status, these people that are lower income, whatever? That's what our students think about. They go beyond just taking the information, they think about it.
Wow, that's beautiful. As the main advisor, how do you consult with these students?
Well, a long time ago they would come in and we would talk face to face. I thought that was wonderful. And as technology has advanced, more things are online. And now there's online advising. We've always had a policy in our advising offices. The students can come in anytime. And I never refer them, just go to the website. Look at this, look at that. I will always welcome them to come in and talk because it's a much better experience, I think, for the students to see a person, know they have a person to talk to, rather than just a machine screen.
If you don't mind sharing, what are some frequently asked questions you get?
The parents want to know what kind of a job students can get with a communication degree.
Okay.
The students want to know how they can get hands-on experience, rather than they say, well, I don't understand, it's a lot of reading, it's a lot of writing. How am I going to get a job with this? That's a very common question. Then there are the basic, I'm planning my schedule for next quarter. I want to see if I've taken enough courses, what I need to take for next quarter. And I have answers for all of these.
Is there anything else you would like to share with current or prospective students in general?
I would highly recommend communication as a major. For one, I know it's a little bit tricky and it's gray on what is communication, but employers want students that are able to communicate. Basic reading, basic writing, and then an extra step of our students, like I said, can critically analyze things and think about them. If you look at what's going on worldwide right now, when we come into having a presidential election, all of these things, social issues right now, these are topics that would be taught in our classes. Students would have an assignment, go read the paper, come back and talk about, why is it that, what happened in the Ferguson case, things like that. These are issues that are important for students to learn, and they're fun to learn about.
Oh, yeah.
Very fun. I mean, popular culture, it's broad, but a specific course on, what's going on in the Middle East. These are interesting courses that are contemporary and current.
Oh, yeah. It's like not just taking it off the headline, but just like you said, really understanding the background, critically thinking.
And it's a fresh curriculum. It pertains to today as
feels
well
alive.
as historical. Yeah.
I love that. Thank you so much for being here today, Miss Lloyd.
Okay. Thank you for having me.